Welcome to All Car Review channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. The Crosstrek has been first just a version of the Impreza hatchback, but it was eventually released as a standalone car. After the Impreza received a major redesign in 2016, the Crosstrek was the next in line. Not that long ago the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek has been revealed, and it is one of the more impressive cars in its class. It still closely follows the original, but it improved on pretty much all the areas the first generation lacked. It should be better to drive, more comfortable and efficient. The car is still boasting just a minimal amount of power, but this might very well change in the future. With the redesign, they also added plenty of standard safety gear. In fact, the Crosstrek is one of the safest cars in its class. 2018 Subaru Crosstrek price and details. Over the original, which was already quite safe, the new generation is 40% better in absorbing the energy of a crash. This has been possible thanks to Subaru's new modular chassis, which also underpins the Impreza. The new chassis is considerably stiffer than before and features a larger crumple area. The center of gravity has been lowered by 5 mm as well, which is not an easy fit. The new chassis and the lightweight materials make the new Crosstrek weigh in at just 3,200 pounds. This is 300 to 400 pounds lighter than the lightest competitor, which really allows Subaru to be in a class of its own. The price is unfortunately still unknown, but expects it to cost right around the same as before. Design. Even though it is all new, the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek definitely looks familiar. This is because it is actually based on the Impreza hatchback, which didn't change all that much in terms of design. The wheelbase is longer, and the car is slightly lower. However, the general proportions are the same as before, so at first glance, it looks similar. Subaru kept the black impact plastic that covers the wheel arches, the lower part of the bumpers and side skirts. These provide a good amount of protection as well as a beefier look. The car is also taller than its close sibling, and it does feature a blacked-out roof spoiler. In the front, there is a honeycomb grille, and more aggressive headlights than before, which together with the standard 18-inch wheels make the Crosstrek a great-looking crossover. Inside the cabin. Unlike with most upgrades these days, the interior of the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek hasn't been left unchanged. Even though it still is based on the Impreza, it is miles above the first generation. Not only did the quality improved, but the design changed dramatically. The dashboard is cleaner than before and features a larger infotainment center. There is a new higher resolution screen on top of the dashboard, which provides off-road related information. The controls have a better layout than before, and everything feels considerably nicer. Even though it is the same interior as in the new Impreza, they did a few small upgrades. The Crosstrek gets an electronic parking brake, a larger center console and more cup holders. It also gets orange contrasting stitching, which might change for the future models. 2018 Subaru Crosstrek Powertrain. The engine hasn't changed much, so most of the improved performance will come from its running gear. On top of that, the car's steering rack is faster than before with a 13:1 ratio, which should be better on tight roads or in a busy city. The suspension should control body roll better without actually losing any comfort. The engine is, unfortunately, the same 2-liter naturally aspirated flat 4 as the one in the new Impreza. The bad news is that it only offers 152 horsepower and 145 lb-ft of torque, which can't exactly be called powerful. All power is sent via a CVT gearbox towards all 4 wheels through Subaru's great all-wheel drive system. Even though it lacks grunt, the engine should still be capable of getting the car to 60 miles per hour in around 8.9 seconds, which is not half bad. The fuel economy will likely improve over the older model to around 32 mpg on average, which would be a nearly best-in-class number. In the near future, we can also expect a more powerful engine, or at least a downsized turbocharged powertrain to replace the naturally aspirated FA.